Alright, welcome to Hunan, guys. This is the Nanyue Damiao, the great temple to the southern mountain.
A vast temple complex dedicated to the god of the south, the Red Emperor Di, sits at the foot of the mountain. The Great Temple to the Southern Mountain is the largest temple complex in the south of China and holds huge festivals throughout the year. I loved it. In Chinese cosmology and numerology, the number 72 is of great importance, and the main hall in the temple complex containing the image of the god of the Southern Mountain is held up by 72 pillars, which also represent the 72 peaks that make up the mountain. Modelled on the Forbidden City in Beijing, it had a real air of mystery about it, and some of the nicest, greenest temple gardens I have seen anywhere.
Could spend hours walking on these beautiful temple gardens. However, it's time to start climbing a mountain. So welcome to the south of China. This is Hunan province. It's hot and steamy. Seen a few snakes. Welcome to the jungle. So that's about the first place of interest you come to on the walk, which is Huayan Lake. I assume it's named after the Huayan sect of Buddhism, but you never know. These mountains are predominantly Taoist, of course, these 5 mountains, but they do have a lot of Buddhist and Confucian connection as well. So far I've seen 3 people walking, excluding me. A lady, probably middle-aged, in her 50s maybe, and she was also climbing the 5 great mountains. She'd done 3 of them already. And two lads in their 20s, and that's it. Quiet, peaceful. Different to Taishan. Although that was a good experience, I must admit. I've been thinking about it again. It was hot and sweaty and tiring and busy and noisy, but actually it was kind of special. So I didn't have breakfast today, which is probably a stupid idea. I set off really early and nothing was open. I had a banana, but now I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Hunger. And unlike everywhere else I've climbed so far, which, you know, there's places selling water and snacks and food and stuff everywhere, seen nothing yet. So this first part of the walk, the Fanyin Valley it's called, there's heaps of different ways to go. Very different to the other mountains where there's a very clear path. There are other things you can do, but the main way is quite clear. Here, not really. I thought there was going to be a lot of temples on this first part of the walk. That's certainly what I read. Haven't seen a temple yet. Maybe gone the wrong way. Who knows? But I'm on the, if you are going to do this walk, if you look at the map, the far east path of this valley, that's where I am. The furthest away from the road. It's nice, it's quiet, but I'm not sure where I'm going. It's a taste of a new generation. Little lad just sold me it from his little shop. Lovely bamboo when you know you're in the south of China. That Pepsi saved my life. That little kid saved my life, he doesn't even know it. Jurong Peak, that's the top of the mountain. Only another 9,800 meters to go. So I've been thinking about staying on the mountain tonight. I'm keeping that option open. Basically my idea was, if there's only hotels and guest houses I probably won't bother. But if there is a temple that allows people to stay, I'll do it, I think. I'm going to look around. If not though, it's going to be an up and down in one day job, which is fine. Right, looks like we're coming into some kind of civilization. I think there's actually a restaurant down there. Anyway, I'm going to hold off a little bit until I get to the halfway point, because I'm sure there are going to be restaurants and things I can eat, hopefully. Oh, look at these new builds going up on the mountain. Doesn't really fit with the rustic nature of these old mountains, but never mind. Alright, welcome to my brunch stop. There's 2 boiled eggs in a bag, by the way. Yes, please.
The next part of the walk was lovely. Quiet paths, rock inscriptions, and the mountain views really starting to open up.
Right at the halfway point on the mountain, where if you take the bus from the bottom, the bus stops here, and then you can take the cable car to almost to the top if you want to, or just keep walking like I am. Similar to Taishan, there's a bit of a town here, so you can get food and stock up on, you know, water and stuff like that.
There was a large active Taoist monastery named Xuanduguan at the halfway point, a very welcoming place where you can take a look around and catch your breath. The temple is the home of the Hunan Taoist Association, and although a temple has been on the site for around 1500 years, the current temple is relatively modern, but it looks fantastic.
That's where they keep the rancor. There's a bit of road walking still. I guess the buses must go right up to the top. But every now and then, you know, you can get off and cut a chunk of the road off, which is a good thing, because if you can hear it, the buses just fly down the road, beeping their horn the whole time. Really annoying. Alright, so quick catch up so far. First part of the walk from the foot of the mountain is really lovely. There's a beautiful valley, it's great. After the halfway point, when you get to the cable car, which is where I am now, really noisy because you're by the road all the time, and man, these bus drivers are crazy, I think. Permanently on the horn, you know, as you can probably hear in the background. So not been the best part of the walk. I'm looking forward to getting to Nantianmen, which is where the buses terminate, I think, and then from then it's a walk straight up to the top. So I've climbed a long way now. The town is obviously just in the bottom in the distance there. I was just told it's about 1 hour from here to the summit. Let's do this thing. Suddenly, people. Right, almost there. So this is Nantianmen, where the buses and the cable car and everything stops. We're gonna go up to this peak here, and then I think over there, just in the distance, that is the top peak of the mountain. Just here, this is where everyone gets off the bus. So this is where you, if you get the bus up or the cable car, you come to this point. It's called Nantianmen, the south gate to heaven. And then it's an hour walk from here to the very top. You see a lot of people here taking photos like they've achieved something. Driving a bus up a mountain. Losers. Well, hope you can hear over the wind. I'm just enjoying this very much needed cool breeze. Almost at the peak, maybe 20 minutes. Let's go.
And eventually we reached the top. At 1300 meters above sea level, Zhurong Peak is the highest in the Hengshan range. Dedicated to and named after the Taoist god of fire, Zhurong Palace sits at the highest point.
So I just met a bunch of students from the Hunan Normal University, having a good day out. Then we're having a chat, obviously practicing their English, and then they gave me a dance. You don't expect to see that on top of a mountain anywhere in the world, I don't think. These things happen in China. I thought it was very cute. They were really lovely, really sweet. young kids. They're not kids, they're actually university students. I'm walking back down the mountain now, guys, and this is where I will leave you on this video. That's 4 down, 1 to go. The last one is going to be Songshan, Mount Song, the great central mountain, the center of earth in old Chinese belief. Home to the famous Shaolin Temple. I'm looking forward to it. And I assume if I get to the top of that one, I achieve immortality. Find out in the next video. Take care, bye bye.